Hey, this is Johnny Beane, live 5:02 p.m. June 30th. Or do you say 30? Echo. Do you say 30? It's June 30 or June 30th?
June 30th.
June 30th. 30th. 2017. Or do you say 2017th?
Oh.
Hey, welcome everybody. Wow, look at that. You were right, Dave.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. We got Dave Nesdall. Or did you say Nesdolf?
Nesdolf.
Yeah. And Jared Frost. Or did you say yeah.
Froth.
Frosty.
Are you Frosty?
Jared Frosty. I've been called Frosty pretty much my whole life, so that's cool.
Frosty. What's the Van Halen song, Frosty?
Stay Frosty.
Stay Frosty. It's your nickname, huh?
That's actually my favorite song off of A Different Kind of Truth. I didn't know that was going to be a song title until the album came out and I bought it, and I was like, there's my theme song.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. So welcome, everybody. It's Friday.
Thank God.
Yes. Some people think that we should call this. Some people think we should call this 5150 Friday.
Yeah. Well, especially today. There's a good reason for that.
Yeah.
There is a good reason for that.
Because that's our guest. Our guest is a 5150 guitar today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He gets his own chair. we should just interview guitars. Just have a guitar sitting there.
That's right.
Just talk to it. See if it talks back.
Plug it in. Turn it on.
That's more interesting than some shows.
Yeah.
I agree.
Turn it on. Oh, I can't say that. That'd be funny. We should do that. We should interview a guitar. I think that's, like this one here.
People might think we're schizophrenic.
Think?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Dave. Just look at him. You ever looked at him? Take a nice long look at Dave.
Yeah. Well, life gets better after you look at Dave.
Man. Anyway, how are you guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Everybody's cool?
Yeah. Good stuff today.
Cool. I got to open up a chat box here. I'm doing everything.
Well, while you're doing that, I can say hello to people.
Yes.
Hello, unknown guitarist. Vinny, John Constantine, Michael Bishop, Mr. BHB. Who's that, Bruce?
Is that Bruce?
Is that Bruce? Brandon Casey, Derek Hall, Sinner, Cody Pick, Adam EVH, Bruce Anderson, Brian Davies, Pris46. Pris46, could you tweet this out for Johnny, please?
Yeah, and I'll retweet you.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr.
Raymond Urbina, one. Jimmy Carr, Thomas Santiago.
Hey, Thomas.
And hello to everyone else that didn't say anything. Bill Camporis. Yes, 21 people watching. Hello, Jared Frost.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Appreciate
Congratulations on your new guitar.
Thank you. It's I sold a Wolfgang to get this one.
Oh, which one did you sell?
My Mexico special 3-tone cherry burst.
Mm-hmm.
I actually sold it to Dave Lucy. He's in project mode. He's trying to take a bunch of Wolfgangs apart and all that kind of stuff. So sold one of them to him and just decided to get one of the 5150 replica guitars and saw online can't remember the name of the company that actually got a couple of them in. So I just went on Reverb and I just point and clicked. I was like, I want one right now.
Awesome. Now, what store did you get it from?
What is it? It's up there in the Northeast, close to you. CNC Guitars.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Is that what, Johnny? Is that where you saw where they had him in first?
I think it is.
No, but the place that tagged me was who's the guy that just messaged me?
I don't know. It's right on your tongue. Open your mouth. Let me see.
From Colorado.
I don't know.
Michael Smith. What's the store in Fort Collins, Colorado?
Man, you remember everything but the name of the store?
Yeah, they got one in. They were the first one. Well, no, I don't think they were the first. I think there was somebody.
You have a dog, Jared?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, sorry.
We love dogs. No reason to be sorry. We love dogs.
Yeah, I have a wiener dog, and there's a noise outside the door, and he's barking.
Because my dog's ears went up.
Oh, he did.
Oh, anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
regardless, out of all the cool kids, you're like the coolest.
Yeah, so far today.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I've had more likes on Facebook since posting that pictures of it yesterday than I've ever had in my life. So I feel kind of popular.
Everyone knows who you are.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So let's see this bad boy. Show it off.
All right. Well, the pictures I posted yesterday are before all the FU tone upgrades. I got all that stuff in the mail today and got off of work and installed everything.
Man, how lucky are you? Because I mean, Adam and his girl are in Greece.
I know, right?
You're the luckiest guy on the planet for him to get that out to you before. I mean, especially on behalf of all of us. Happy birthday, Adam.
Yeah, he's in Greece right now. That's awesome.
Yeah. Did you guys see what they were going through yesterday?
I saw it. Yeah.
They were stuck at the airport. There was a kitchen fire at the Panda Express at the airport, and his terminal. Basically, they kicked everybody out, and he was live on Facebook for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
anyway, go ahead, show us that thing. Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. You got here. It is stickers that the one of the main things I'm impressed about is the paint job. It's completely matte finish. You can't feel any of the tape lines. The stickers, these are actual stickers. I was telling Dave a few minutes ago, I'm gonna try really hard to not peel them up because they're definitely stickers. The same thing goes with the headstock. That star right there, that's a sticker. And then where's the other one? Oh, they got this one in here. Mm-hmm. They got that one. So here's what it looks like with the brass block in it. The 37L. No cutting, no Dremel tool or anything. There's plenty of room in here.
Yeah, Dave.
So it was pretty cool. I didn't have to do any mods to it. It just bolts right in. It's awesome.
Yeah,
it sounds amazing. I'm assuming it has a Wolfgang pickup in it, a Wolfgang bridge pickup in it. And even before the brass block, it sounded just as good as any of the other Wolfgangs do. The neck feels like a Wolfgang neck. It's just awesome. It's super cool guitar.
So the neck isn't wide at the nut. It feels just like a Wolfgang.
To me, it feels just like a Wolfgang.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they used a Wolfgang neck and just put a different headstock on it. There is actually a right here. There's a
little lip.
Yeah, there's a line right here. You can feel it. Where the paint is, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a C shape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hefner's here. Hey, Hef.
Yeah, Hef.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Just real quick to let you guys know, Jeremy Hefner, he is alive.
Mm-hmm. Not in prison.
He's not in prison either. I was worried. I woke up the other day, and I was, for some reason, I was thinking about Hefner, you know, and realized he disappeared. His Facebook was gone. His phone number was changed, and I was worried. I was worried about him. And word got through. You know, I sent some smoke signals or something, and he called me today and said, Johnny, he's like, Johnny, I'm fine. Everything's cool. And we talked for about an hour.
Well, he probably watched our show and saw that you. Well, did you mention it on the show? I thought you did.
I don't think I did.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so. But
then he's stalking you.
Yeah. Oh, he watches. He watches these things. He knows everything that's going on. He's still in the loop. But basically, he just wanted to spend more time, you know, more time with his family, and so anyway, so he's all good. Jeremy, great to talk to you, man. And he's here. He's under his wife's handle here, though. Renee Hefner. Yeah. So that's Hef. You guys know Hef. Yeah. Man, congratulations on that guitar, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's making me go,
I told you, man.
It's really cool looking.
Even, I mean, the volume pot is just super easy to turn. I'm assuming it's probably a Wolfgang volume pot. So
yeah, it's a Bourne's pot. Yep.
Yeah. I don't have any complaints. It's a cool guitar. You know,
that would be an awesome guitar to put this bridge on.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I have an actual German Floyd on my Stripe Strat, but I don't know.
Well, this is one of those prototype ones, like the one that's on Eddie's original 5150.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than a regular German Floyd, but that's, you know, that's kind of that's an idea.
Yeah. And there were people that were tossing around ideas of putting the Kramer.
Yeah, I think that's why they leave that blank for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I might. Why not? One of these days. But for now, it's just it's cool. I like that the headstock doesn't bother me that much. You know, some people are, oh, it's not an actual banana headstock, but
well, I think it looks better in person than it does when you look at photos of it.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid watching the Live Without a Net video. That was always one of my favorite guitars that Eddie had before I got really into them. That just the banana headstock that tilts down, and watching him play, I just thought that was a cool look that he had, versus like just a Strat or anything like that. I always wanted a guitar that had a headstock that went down like that. And for some reason, for the longest time, I never bought one. You know, I guess until now, I saw that they were releasing these, and I just thought, man, that's the opportunity to get one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, congratulations. The only gripe I have is it should come with a hard case. I think
I agree.
For that money, they should send it in a case.
I agree with you 100%. I don't know why they're not doing that now. Even with the Mexico Wolfgangs, made the specials, you don't get a case with that.
Well, no. I mean, if you're spending over $1,000, you should get a case.
I agree 100%.
But you know, the Wolfgangs are still under $1,000, pretty much.
Right.
You know, a couple of them are just over $1,000. Maybe the gold one is over $1,000, and the El Natural is over $1,000.
Yeah.
Those guitars should come with a hard case. And, you know, that's just a no-brainer. And they'll sell a lot more. They'll sell a lot more of them if they offer that. You know, people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm with you. My Stripe Wolfgang special didn't come with a case in it. You know,
yeah, I know. That was
$1,500 guitar.
When I bought mine, I was like, "This is, you know, I'm buying it, but I'm buying it under protest because it should come with a case."
Yep, I agree, 100%.
Yeah. Wow. Well, congratulations, man. You know, I heard some video that you did on Facebook, some of the video stuff, and it sounds really good. It's really a good sounding guitar.
Yeah, I just recorded a minute or so of some cathedral and some tapping and stuff, and no big deal.
Mhm.
Just wanted to play it a little bit before I tore it apart and added some stuff to it.
Yeah, sure. You're not going to do any more to it, are you?
Nah. I mean, I don't know what else I could do.
You didn't put the titanium saddle blocks in, did you?
I did not, and none of my guitars have the titanium saddle blocks in them. I'll put a brass block in it. I'll put the stainless screws, but I haven't put a titanium saddles in it yet.
When you put them in one guitar, I guarantee you'll put them in every guitar.
Mm.
It makes that much of a difference, and they'll never wear out. Whereas these,
Right.
you'll get dents in the ones you have in there now. Eventually, they'll dent, but the titanium ones will not ever.
Right.
Try it.
Good
Try
thought.
it.
I need to.
Try a set. You'll fall in love.
Sounds good.
Yes. Yeah, great stuff. Although with that guitar, I think you still need like a wooden pop out tray in the back or something. You know what I'm talking about?
A wooden pop out tray.
Well, Eddie doesn't have any of those on his guitar.
So you can have your dinner, on top of the guitar, because you'll be playing your guitar. It sits up at like a table, and you can have your dinner, and then when you're done, put it back. You can continue playing. That's the real reason. That's the real reason. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know. You need to do some tongue exercises before we start talking, so that you can talk.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Renee Hefner has a question for you, Dave.
For a USA, what's the going price for a USA PV Wolfgang special? Solid colors usually anywhere between $700 and $900, and if it's a flame top, it's anywhere between $900 and $1,200. And any more than that, you're paying too much money.
Here you go, Dave.
Yep, I played that before you bought that guitar.
Yes, you did.
I almost bought that guitar.
Yep, you sure did.
Where was that from?
That was at the Music Zoo. That one and my Sunburst arch top were from the same guy, and I bought the arch top, and Jared bought that one.
The flame on this is just incredible.
Yeah. Yep.
Beautiful guitar.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
one of my
beautiful.
favorites.
Absolutely beautiful guitar. I almost bought that guitar as well. I had to. You can't buy every one. You just can't buy every guitar. So
Look who's talking.
well, it's the truth. You can't buy every guitar. But my company is here, so I'm gonna be gone for just a minute or two. So I'll be back.
What company is that?
My friend Jim is coming to pick up his girlfriend's guitar that I was fixing. So I'll be right back.
Cool. Oh. Where are you at, Jared? You're in
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas. Brian Davies is asking if anyone lives in West Texas.
West Texas, like Western Texas, or there is a town just outside of Waco called West Texas, where they have a lot of Czech bakeries where you can get kolaches. They're pretty famous for people that travel on Interstate 35.
Mm-hmm. Desiree. She's in Texas as well.
Yeah, she is in Texas, yeah. Desiree probably knows about the Czech bakeries in West Texas. If you like kolaches.
Lickmax. Yeah, Jared. He got the new EVH Stripe Series 5150.
Yep, here it is. In case anybody hadn't seen it yet, anybody's jumping in. That's it. There's a headstock. And most importantly, there's that big old brass block.
Look at that.
Yeah. Awesome guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that guitar. Yeah, if you notice, my avatar is me holding one of those.
Which is something like this pose, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do you know do you know John Storms?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've talked to him before a couple times, maybe on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got Storms guitars. He's got his own guitar, his guitar thing. And anyway, he's the one that took that picture.
Oh, okay. At the NAMM show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very cool. I wanted to go to that so bad, but couldn't get away from work.
It's a lot of fun. It's to some people it's too much.
Uh-huh.
You know, like some people they go one day, and they've had enough. You know?
Right.
To some people they go all 3 days. You know, in some cases, 4 days. And it's a good time. It's a good time, especially running into people you know.
Right.
That's the coolest thing about it.
Socializing and mingling, and especially, I mean, via Facebook, the people that you talk to all the time that you may or may not have met actually in person, but they go to a show like the NAMM show and you rendezvous and meet up. And I mean, I could see how something like that would last 3-4 days, just meeting new people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, and there's all the new gear, to check out, guitars, amps, effects. I mean, everything, music related, is basically there, and check the stuff out. And yeah, there's a rock star or two walking around that you bump into, or that they do signings. So you can get in line for like 3 hours and get what's the guy's name? Motley Crue, the Nikki Sixx.
Nikki Sixx, yeah.
Yeah. You can wait in line for 3 hours if you want to spend half a second saying hi to him. Yeah.
So he can sign a ticket stub or a magazine or a T-shirt or something like that.
Yeah. For what you do, what I did was this last year, I think. I saw him. I saw him in like a little entourage. I saw them walking, and so I basically ran right up to him as they were walking, and said, "Hey, can I take a picture?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I've got a couple selfies with him, and that's just us just walking down a hallway.
Yeah.
And
what are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about
selfies.
Selfies.
Nice.
Is that today or was that yesterday? National Selfie Day.
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, no, we were talking about the NAMM show and how much fun it is, and how we're gonna meet up there someday.
One day.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, there is the summer NAMM, which is
you're not coming out there, are you?
No, but that's much closer to where you guys are.
Yeah, but not really. I mean, it's still 1,500 miles from where I am.
Yeah.
I still have to take a plane there.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's when you have to take a plane, it doesn't matter if you're staying on the East Coast or West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Still got to get in.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of questions here.
Are there? Is that? I don't know. Well, actually, I've been gone for a minute. So.
Where were you?
What do you mean? Where was I? I told you I had to give a guitar to my buddy.
We heard everything.
No, you didn't.
We saw everything. We saw and heard it.
No, it was all muted. Sorry, you can't lie to me.
We saw the whole thing.
Sure, you did. So what are the questions?
Somebody, where is it? Blank Palette 2 is the real 5150 glossy. The real thing? What do you think, Dave?
The real fit? No, it's not. It's not glossy. There's no clear coat on the original 5150 guitar at all, and you can feel every stripe.
Yes, that's right, Renee. The original had no finish,
And it still has no finish.
This one doesn't either.
Nope.
It is definitely matte finish, in case anybody hasn't seen it yet.
Killer. Absolutely killer.
Yeah, it's a cool finish. It's very, it was very interesting when I saw it at the NAMM show. You know, I mean, look at the avatar of the other Johnny sitting here. There's purple lighting, all shining everywhere. You know, different colors, purple, red, and everything. So when you see that guitar at the booth, at the EVH booth at NAMM, you know, it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm looking forward to seeing Eddie play that guitar if there is an upcoming tour.
mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Bye, Greg.
Greg's leaving already?
Yeah.
We must be real boring.
Huh. Chris, here's fireworks. Yeah, and the reason why there's another Johnny sitting in here is because I'm starting these hangouts from a different computer because I've been having problems with the main computer here. It's been crashing on me. So with the session or whatever you want to call it starting from the other computer, if I disappear, they'll still be here. The session will still be going, and I'll just jump right back in.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny 2.0. That's right, Bozique.
Nothing wrong with that.
You guys are not boring at all.
Brian Davies says he can't see them touring again. Boy, you are just a bundle of positivity today. My goodness.
Well, maybe he's saying he can't see them touring again because maybe they won't be where he's at.
No, I don't think
maybe that's what he's saying.
I'm thinking he just doesn't believe that they're going to tour again. You need to read into things, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they will. If they're healthy, why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
And they're getting super old now, so it may not be about making money, but it is about the fans and their musicians. It's what they do.
He says too much fighting and egos. I don't. You know, I think money will prevail.
Money will prevail, that is for sure. But they will also do it for the fans because they're not going to live forever.
Renee, or is that Jeremy?
It's Jeremy.
Which Johnny are you speaking to? You're talking to this one right now. Where's Steve? Bill is asking. Where's Steve at?
I don't know, but Steve would be he's going to be really upset when he sees that he doesn't have one and they're out.
Oh, Steve Anderson.
Yeah.
He usually jumps in after a little while, you know. 'Cause
he didn't come into the last one. He wasn't there at all.
Really?
Yeah. What was it? Wednesday night? Yeah, he wasn't there at all. You need to go? You need out? All right, let's go out. Excuse me one more time.
Man. Let's see. Brian Davies. After reading that book, Running with the Devil, I'm surprised they made it this far. Did you read that book, Jared?
I didn't read that. The only book I do have the Van Halen Encyclopedia, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. I've heard a lot about that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just any movie, any situation that had Van Halen mentioned in there is in there. It's pretty crazy how many times that you've actually heard that name.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Where is that? I just got a comment. Pascal. He says beautiful axe, Jared.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to say it is. Absolutely beautiful.
Of all the guitars that you can think of that would be out there to buy for over $1,000, this one, if you have any kind of Van Halen influence, you have to get this one. Wolfgangs are pretty versatile. I mean, you can use them for any kind of music you can think of to play, but if you want something that is going to be kind of a novelty tribute, I would say I would rather have this than like a Frankenstrat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Charlie S.
Blank Palette. Blank Palette says I was getting the 5150 until they said, "Will that be cash or credit?" I don't understand. Does that mean you wanted to get it if it was for free? You didn't want to pay for it?
What? Hey, Tone Talk. Hey, man.
Yeah, what's up? Happening, Mark.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Mark?
Are you guys on tonight? Renee Hefner says Johnny Beane will have a EVH 150. I will. I'd like one. Everybody's saying hey to Mark. Let's see. Jim Nino. Hey, Johnny, Dave, and y'all. Just a little comment about VH. They will still be rocking long after they leave this earth, no matter what an ex-manager says. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the cool thing about technology, and you know, this video will be around long after we're all gone.
Mm-hmm. Unless it gets deleted.
If you're watching this in the future, if robots are like sitting around watching this right now, thank you for watching, and don't forget to thumbs up. Tone Talk says no show tonight, taking the weekend off.
Awesome.
Wish I could take the weekend off. I gotta afford my guitar habit.
I hear you. Blank Palette too. Let's take a look at that 83 Kramer. Put a photo of that on our Facebook page.
What is it?
It's an 83 Kramer that looks just like the 5150, but without paint on it. I'd like to see that.
Wow. Nice. Yeah. If you're on Facebook, Blank Palette, go ahead and put a photo up on EVH Gear Live on Facebook, and we'll what do you call it? Repost your post.
Yeah, Jared, can you see the chat at all? Are you?
Yeah, I'm flipping back and forth.
Okay, Frank McNall has a question for you.
Yeah, Jared may have missed this if you already discussed, but where did you order it from? Also, was it $13.99 or did you catch a break? I got it on Reverb, but it came from another company up in the Northeast, like CNC Guitars or something like that. I've seen them advertised on Facebook, but they got just a couple of them in early, and I literally just pointed and clicked. I wanted it, so I bought it, and it was $13.99.
Well, there you go. And I think it's well worth it. I just think that it should come with a hard case, and that's the discussion we had a little while ago.
Yep, and I agree 100%.
Yeah. Charlie S. is trying to ask me a question, but he keeps on retracting his message. Hey, BV Ninja. Man, that's a hard one to say fast.
BV Ninja.
Yeah, there you go.
BV Ninja, BV Ninja.
The Vigilant. Bozique says he just ordered an iRig Pro with Amplitude 4 built in it. He can't wait to get it in the mail. That's awesome.
Huh, nice.
Get your recording on.
I have the app on my phone, Jam Up on my iPhone.
Right.
And you can with the iRig plug, you can plug a guitar into the headphone jack of your iPhone, and with headphones, you can create any guitar tone you can think of. Choose between all these amps, Marshalls, 5150s. They have 5150s on there, but they're not called 5150s because of copyright infringement, I guess. But it's the same amp. And I mean, pedals, you name it, you can create any tone you want. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Brandon Casey wants to know where I get my guitar bodies from. I get them from either Musicraft or Chris Locke.
And also, just to let you guys know, the computer that was running this session just restarted on its own. So if this computer crashes, the show's over.
Oh, that's not
just
good.
to let you guys, yeah, I've got ghosts in this house or something, man. My computers restart on their own. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up. If we go bye-bye, I have no control over it.
Charlie S. says, hey, Dave, what's the easiest way for me to connect 16-ohm cabinets to a single head? Head has 12 and 8 ohm selector. Well, if you have two 16-ohm cabinets, then you turn your head on to 8 ohms.
Yes.
If you have one 16-ohm cabinet, I don't know what to tell you, but if you have two 16-ohm cabinets, then 8 ohms is what your head should be on.
Cricket?
I'm sorry. Mario says, hey, all David, what should I get old Korean PV Wolfgang special? Oh, what should I get? An old Korean PV Wolfgang special or an EVH Wolfgang Mexico? And I would get an EVH Wolfgang made in Mexico.
I would too. I used to have one of those old Korean ones, and they're good guitars.
Yeah.
They're good,
Oh,
but the other ones are better.
I'm sorry, Johnny, go ahead.
What?
I didn't hear what you just said. Because
blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. The made in Mexico Wolfgangs, yeah. Much better guitars than those old PV ones.
Than the PV made in Korea or whatever they made.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, you can't compare them.
Yeah. Nick Horton says he saw a PV Wolfgang for $9.99 black with ivory tuners. Sounds like that's a black American archtop with ivory tuners.
Great guitar.
Yeah, that's a great price for that guitar too.
Yeah.
Gotta let the dog back in. Be right back.
Now we know who let the dogs out. Now we know. It was Nesdal. Yeah. Okay, so my computer is restarting over here, although I don't think it matters. I was running the session. What was that? From that computer. So I'm not joking. If we all of a sudden just like go bye-bye, hopefully not, but I think if we talk real fast, then everything will be okay. Everything will be cool.
All right, so that sounds good. Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
That's a cool guitar, man.
Hey, awesome. Hey, anybody else want to see it? 5150. Here it is. Right here. Here we go.
Awesome. Dave, what do you think about that guitar?
It's awesome.
It's a pretty awesome guitar. It's Great. All right. Want to see it again? Want to see it again? Want to see it again? Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Here, Dave. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bad. I think people I think people want to hear you play that guitar. Can you play real fast?
I can play really fast. It might not sound very good, but I can play really fast.
Charlie S says, Dave, also if I connect to 16 ohm cabinets, drop down to 8 ohms on the head with that, will that decrease his power? No, it will not.
Can you read real fast? Yeah, if we just talk really, really fast, you guys can slow down this video later and it'll make sense. I'd like to see that. What we just did there, I'm gonna watch this back later and slow it down.
Be like,
Oh, that's pretty scary, Jack.
Johnny and Dave.
Wow.
Who wants to see my guitar?
Wow. I'm not getting that 5 minutes back. Jeremy asks, difference in the PV Wolfgang specials? What do you mean? What? Give me more of a question than that.
Differences, the hardware is different.
Oh, quilts and flames. Well, the quilts are usually made in Korea, and the flame tops are usually made in America. You won't see an American-made quilt top, and you will not see a Korean-made flame top.
Unless it's a USA quilt top Wolfgang.
But no, just specials. They never made them. They never made quilted USAs. Only for Eddie.
PVs were the standards, weren't they?
Yeah.
PVs, yeah. It's hard to keep up with the different names of them now.
Yeah. Well, the USA ones are just much better. They're better parts, better woods, better select parts. Nothing the same. Mike as himself says, "Hey guys, is that the 5150?" No.
And really, really fast. Yes, it is. There it is. It's awesome.
That's what we're. This hangout is devoted to that guitar.
There's a headstock.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that headstock.
I do too. I think it's really cool.
It's you know what it actually is? It's actually a Hamer.
A Hamer?
It's an old Hamer headstock is what it is.
Yes.
Some of the Hamer guitars from the 80s, they had some like metal guitars and they had like a version of a hockey headstock, and it was exactly that shape.
Yeah, the Steve model.
Steve? Steve Steve? Oh. Was it? Well, no, his was
one of his models.
A later one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desiree wants to know if I'm going to get one. As of right now, I'm not going to get one. But you never know. In the future, you never know what the future may bring.
Mm-hmm. If he wants to get me one, that's fine. That's all good. I have a birthday coming up.
Yeah, in about 360 days.
Yeah.
That's why I got this one, because my birthday was last Monday, and I bought it for myself.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey now. Happy Funky Friday. Jim, is it Nicholson's? Hey, Dave. The shark looks awesome.
Thank you. I'll have it in time for Monday night's hangout.
Is that a brass nut in it?
It is.
I don't know if I'll be here Monday. Maybe not.
You will be. I'm telling you right now, you better be.
I tuned on the show when you guys. Wait a minute, I gotta open this. I'm not sure if I'll be here Monday.
You'll be here, and that's the end of it.
I might have to go up to Walnut Creek Monday for a few different reasons. Although maybe we can do a show Monday, just me from the car, like we did before, where I was in front of a Starbucks
While driving?
Isn't that
Yeah.
against the law?
It is. Oh, but Dave, you weren't on camera on that show though. I forgot.
No, I was not.
Very trippy. Oh, Jim Nicholas. He tuned in to the show when we were talking really slow. Yeah, speed that up later on, everybody.
Yes.
Slow down,
not normal.
slow down before that, and then speed it up and see what it's like. And somebody else will make a meme out of that, please. Steve is one of his favorite players. He says. Stefan Steve.
Steph and Steve?
Yeah, which I think is
Steve.
I think that's somebody, but I don't think that's who you were talking about. I'm not sure.
It's very funny. Yes, Donnie and Mr. Bond made finishing that up. Donnie finished it up, and Mr. Bond is relicking it right now. Very funny.
Okay. This other computer.
Although I don't think he's into Bond anymore. Anyway, so what else? What do we got?
I don't know, but make it quick, because if I crash, it's all over.
I'm good.
I was expecting that we would actually be done in about 10 minutes to make room for our good friends over at Tone Talk, but I guess they're not going to be on.
Johnny Beane, Bozique says he sees you found more grommets.
Huh? Found more? No, that's being held together with bubble gum and Scotch tape.
Nice. Charlie S says, Dave, I have a 2008 Strat USA that I love and don't use the whammy. I have a bridge anchor down to the body, and would it make a difference if I put a brass block in it as far as sustain? Yeah, brass block would do any guitar a bit of difference. Yeah, that's good. Kevin Tweedy says, I just got a special stealth. What's so special about it? No, I'm just kidding. Just got a special stealth. Want to confirm it doesn't have the same pickups as USA. The USA Stealth humbucker pickups are the ones in the EVH accessory store. It's worth to get. Is it worth it to get it?
The ones
Kevin,
from Corona.
Exactly the same pickup. Exactly the same. There is not one. The only difference in American pickups versus the ones made in Mexico versus the ones made in Japan versus the ones made in China,
Import ones.
Indonesia, is where they're soldered. That's it. Where they're put together. It is exactly the same pickup. There's no reason to get a set of American ones to put in your in your guitar, thinking you're going to get a better guitar. It's exactly the same pickup.
Ed Zachary.
Mm-hmm. But if you're thinking about getting rid of anybody out there, if you're thinking about getting rid of your EVH pickups for something else, first of all, you're crazy. Second of all, let me know.
Well, are you going to buy them?
I love those pickups. I could use a couple for that. I don't see a chat box, so.
You don't see a chat box. That's why I'm talking to everyone.
Oh, okay. This other computer, it's not. Oh my goodness.
Adam EVH says it's special in an Olympic kind of way.
Ah. Look at that. You got one of those things back there where you turn it on and you do something and it like. Did you see that?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Jared, you got that thing back there. It lights up, right?
Oh, the fiber optic thing? Yeah. Yeah. Why, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me grab it.
Mike as himself says, hey, Dave, I just threw a 1984 reissue Floyd Rose into my USA Jackson solos. Holy crap, it's good. Yeah, I'd say they're really good. Oh, look at that. I used to have hair like that.
There it is.
Nice.
It's like a unicorn.
There you
Look
go.
at that.
Charlie S. wants to know if I kept the original pickups in my. It's actually a blue standard. Yes, those are the original pickups. Jared, what did you have before the show?
Nothing.
Okay.
It is Friday night.
Mm.
Is that run on batteries?
Yeah, AA batteries. And it has glitter in it. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
When I'm jamming on my wet rig, I like to stare at it.
You can't say that.
Oh.
Jeremy Hefner says, David, please explain why a trem stopper is good for a flush-mounted Floyd. Well, it just helps from better sustain. If for nothing else, you get better sustain out of it because you get more metal touching the wood. It also keeps it, even though your Floyd may be sitting on top of the body, it may not be with a trem stopper. It'll be even more what's the word I'm looking for? More sturdy. It gives it more I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
More good.
Yeah, it's more gooder. It's more gooder. Absolutely. Nick Horton says, Dave, I'm still on the hunt for a red PV USA. There are a lot of them out there. Just got to pay for one.
Reverb. Reverb is pretty cool.
Yes, Renee Hefner. Stability is the word I was looking for. Yes. It's better for stability. Or stability. Stubs? Never mind.
Oh.
Right.
What? All right. I'm restarting this other computer here so I can see the chat box.
All right.
Like I said, though, if we just vanish, that's because I have crashed. I have no control over that now. It's very scary.
Bill says he can't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You can read it because I was going to come up with a snide remark. So you may as well.
Bill Campora says I can't get past the headstock on the new 5150s. It's a cool guitar, but it just doesn't seem right to me.
I have one answer for you, Bill. I think we can all think of it. I love you, Bill, but don't buy one. If you don't like it, don't buy it. It's okay. Other people will. I love you, Bill. Matthew Stewart asks David, would a Screaming Demon sound good in any EVH Wolfgang? No, I don't think so. I'm not a fan of the Screaming Demon pickup.
It wouldn't be as hot. I don't think. As far as the headstock on that new EVH 5150 guitar, I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's different.
I love it.
And Eddie's going to use it. It's going to be that headstock.
Even if they never tour again, you're going to see him holding that guitar at some point. You're going to see an ad with him with that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And like it or not, he had to approve that.
Exactly.
So think of that as just the next evolution of the 5150 guitar. That's it. And that's the first official 5150 guitar there's ever been.
And his name is literally on the back of everything on this guitar. The tuners, everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just, that is it. If you don't like it, make your own. But that guitar is going to be what Eddie's playing.
Yep.
Yep.
And if you're playing it on stage too, nobody's going to nitpick you for having a different headstock because most people don't know the difference.
Yeah. No. There's a small handful of people that actually know, what that is, or the difference. Most people look at that guitar and they're like, "Oh wow, it's a Van Halen guitar." Not that they even know that striping pattern. They just know those three colors together.
Yeah. Yeah, because quite frankly, a lot of people mistake, say, the 1984 Kramer for the 5150, or they call it a 5150 replica, or they call it a 5150 style guitar. They call every one of those Kramers a 5150 guitar.
Yep.
Most people, they don't know the striping scheme or that they're all different. They just see the guitar for its shape and its color.
Mm-hmm.
Even some of us diehards find it hard to
What's
see
that?
That's looks like somebody. It was a Facebook message on my computer. Yeah.
They're like,
you don't have cool sounds on. Oh, that's right. You don't have a Mac.
No.
I have a Mac. I'm using a Mac. That's probably why it's not crashing right now.
Oh yeah, that's why our computers don't crash. Oh look, we have another wrench in the house.
Hey,
David Allen Wright's here.
I can't see David, dude. Oh, he wants to see that guitar. I know that.
Oh yes.
David Allen Wright. I talked to him, was it yesterday, I guess. Here you go, David.
There's your gift, Dave.
Up close.
That's nice. That's such a nice guitar. Very cool.
And then most importantly, get that brass block.
Look at that wood. That's interesting. What's that little oval thing in the wood block, the wood thing?
This right here?
Red oval thing. Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It's just I mean, there's it's painted right there, but I mean, it's like a little
weird
cutout. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I would think that they probably all have that, but I normally don't keep this open. I just wanted to show it. I normally put the plate on here because I think it sounds better with the plate on. But
really,
yeah, I do.
Now we're getting somewhere. Is that red oval? Is that matte finished as well, or is it just paint?
What, the headstock?
On
no,
the back.
an oval in the back plate.
Oh yeah, it's matte.
Say hello to Matt.
Yeah, it is.
Is it the same color red too, or is it a little darker?
No, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same color. I mean, the cutout in here is super clean. Like, I mean, just the craftsmanship, the time that somebody put to actually cut it all out. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I did not have to cut anything out in here to put the brass block in here. There's plenty of room, so you don't have to chisel it or Dremel it or whatever. There's plenty of room.
That's awesome.
The whole thing took like 40 minutes. It was nothing.
All right. Starting Google Chrome.
What are you doing?
Google Chrome.
I'm talking to my robot here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Yeah.
Johnny. Start the Google Chrome.
Oh. Yes, restore.
Awesome. Echo.
Really?
No, I was just kidding.
Oh, or it will, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Hef asks Jared, are you going to put the eyelets on your 5150?
I don't have them on any of my guitars.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I could, I guess. I mean, I just haven't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's
A
one.
lot of what? A lot of people message. I get well because I made a couple videos.
Well, that is.
You know, I made a video showing how to do that, right? So I get comments all the time. People asking me how you do that, blah blah blah. You know, even though it shows in the video how to do it, I still get questions how you actually do it.
You know, screw the damn thing in.
Well, with the strap,
Pretty much.
you know. Yeah, but with the strap though, you want
people are retarded. Sorry.
Hey, come on. Oh. No, all you got to do is if you get the official EVH guitar strap, you get that, and you're able to take the end off. Do I have one here?
Oh,
they're over there. You take the end off the strap. You unvelcro the thing, pull the thing out. Can I say that? And then you reattach the metal part, what you call like the dog.
The dog clip.
Yeah. Attach that, and then that's it. And then as far as the eyelets, you take a screwdriver, and then just like screw it into the body, attach, all good. Right.
I guess that's probably next on something to adventure to would be to put eyelets on my guitars, but
or not.
I just haven't. You know,
You be different. There's nothing wrong with being different, Jared.
Dude, you yelled at me. Because you yelled at me because I said I wasn't going to put the eyelets on the Black Wolfgang here.
Listen, my tastes change from day to day. So who says you have to listen to me?
Well, okay. What? Yeah. The thing is, though, I mean, with the Van Halen guitars and having the eyelets and the hooks off the strap and all that stuff, for Van Halen guitars, it's cool, you know. But to do that on any other guitar, to me, just seems wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Like I did that. I did that on some other guitar I have. I did that for a while, and I switched it back because I'm like, this isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though it's a great strap lock system. You know, but the thing is, your guitar will get scratched up.
Yes.
Because of the part that's hooked onto the strap. It bangs against the guitar all the time.
Right. David Allen Wright asks, is that a Steinberger Trans-Trem GL2T in the background? I don't know where you see one, Dave.
It's on top of my 5150 Stealth. It is actually. It's actually just the guitar and a pickup. The Trans-Trem that is on it, I took it off, and I'm actually going to put it on a Wolfgang body that I have. But I've been procrastinating on actually doing that. So it's
a lot of work. You should talk to Chris Hubbard about that because
it's a ton of work. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet, but that is what it is.
Is that a 2 humbucker one, or is that a hum single?
Hum single.
So it's not a GL2T. It's a GL.
It's the Hohner G3T.
So, is that a real Trans-Trem?
It's a licensed Steinberger Trans-Trem on it. Or that's what it had on it. That was the only reason why I really got that guitar, because I actually hate that guitar.
Yeah, but does that actually like does it work the same? It doesn't work the same way that the real Trans-Trems work. I don't think.
You can lock it into place so you can't pull it forward or backwards, but it doesn't. You can't like change the tuning of it as far as like the Steinberger Trans-Trem.
It doesn't go down or up in tune as a chord.
Right. You can use it kind of like a floating Floyd. You could use it like that, or you can just lock the pin and it won't move at all, and that's it. But the trem itself is really, really cool. I mean, it's solid, and that was the reason why I got it, was because I thought it was cool to have a floating trim like that, and the guitar stayed in tune really well, but just the guitar itself, It's 24 fret and the neck feels, just super paper thin. I just don't like it. The guitar.
I'm gonna have a GL2T at my house this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Rob's coming over. He's bringing his Steinberger with him.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Just the trim on it is what was worth the money. And I mean, I only paid like $400 for that guitar like 10 years ago, but the trim that's on it is pretty solid, and it's a licensed Steinberger trim too. So.
Cool. Cool. Very cool. 60 people watching right now. 29 thumbs ups. 4 people have no idea what they're doing. And,
what? Did I lose an egg?
You lost it 4 times. 61 people watching.
Oh man,
it's a lot of people.
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
Is that anything like what I have? I've got a Spirit, Steinberger Spirit. And it has a Steinberger. It says Steinberger system under license.
Yep, that's probably it. And it has the little pin in the back that you can lock it into place. Yep, that's it.
Like this.
Yep, that's it.
So yours is probably the same as that, maybe.
Yep, it looks just like it. Yeah.
With Howie hair.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, these are cool guitars.
Yeah. Yeah, they really are.
The Vigilant asks, Dave or Johnny, any way to get one side of the Wolfgang standard humbucker white, like the Mexican and USA models, without purchasing a new set? Probably not. It's probably you're probably going to ruin the pickup if you try. So the only thing I could tell you is to get a piece of white stick-on or sticky, white tape or something.
You're talking about getting like a double.
No, one side, because
to make a zebra.
Yes.
What were you saying?
Nothing. I don't say anything. Mike as himself says, hey Dave, I'm from Chicago. We can give multiple thumbs ups. Just like how we can vote multiple times. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Awesome.
Well, hey, we'll take them.
And Matthew Stewart says, Dave, are the Japanese Wolfgang pickups the same as the made in Mexico? Yes. They're the same as the made in USA, made in Mexico, made in China, made in Indonesia. They're all exactly the same.
Just say import.
They're all the same.
Import pickups.
Import, export,
and
outport.
The ones made in Corona. They're the exact. Sorry, I'm blurry. They're the exact same pickups, same parts. Same parts. I got I took a tour of the Fender factory a few years ago. And was watching them make the pickups, and actually had both. I had the import pickup and the USA one in each hand, and I was looking at them. Same stuff. There we go.
And if anyone says that they're different because they hear a difference in sound between a USA or made in Mexico, it's because it's just because of the frets. The fret wire is different. That's the sound difference. USA guitars have the stainless steel frets, which are going to be a brighter, crisper sound than the made in Mexico frets, which are tall and fat, but they're nickel silver. So they're going to be a little bit warmer sounding, a little less bright sounding.
Warm.
Huh? Super slow. Sorry, guys, but I have to really. What? Are you commenting on this video right now, Steve? Steve in Midtown?
Midtown what? Manhattan?
I don't know. I just got a comment just now. I don't know what they're talking. It's on some video. What? 64 viewers. I don't know how many thumbs ups. I don't have a
36 thumbs
30
up.
36 thumbs up, 5 people with no brains in their head.
Here we go. Well, you know, that's all the same person. So all Floyds are FRT 1000s.
That's Floyd Rose's.
Renee Hefner is saying.
Yeah. Yep. USA and Made in Mexico are all FRT 1000s.
Frank C. The reason why Johnny number 2 is not saying anything is because you want to hear Johnny number 2 say something? This is the reason why.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh, that sounds great.
This is Johnny number 2. Sounds horrible.
It sounds like a robot.
I am the robot Johnny. You built
Rocket 5150 says, "What's up, guys?"
Resistance is futile.
How is everybody doing tonight? This is Johnny Beane 2000.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so there you go. That's why that guy is not saying nothing.
David Allen Wright needs a rig rundown. Is he referring to me? Could be.
A rig rundown. Yes, you guys can hear me, right?
Si, senor.
Johnny Bot. That's right, Jim Nicholas. That's Johnny Bot. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. If you want to come back sometime and do like a rig rundown.
We'd love to see it.
We can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's there. It is behind me. You know,
That's a lot of stuff.
it is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of amps.
Do you play through all that stuff all at once?
Wet, dry, wet.
What?
Wet, dry, wet.
Right?
Yeah.
What? Huh? What?
Wet, dry, wet.
Pretty much my stealth head and my lunchbox. Well, the stealth head is running the 2 412 cabs, and my lunchbox head is running the 212 center speaker. And then my pedal board is all right in front of me with my balance tone harmonizer and all that good stuff in there. And it's all running stereo, but it's pretty killer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. To run 2 amp heads and 3 speaker cabs at the same time, I'm using the Radial Big Shot ABY switchboard.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Which is a true bypass pedal. It doesn't require power supply or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So do you do you gig?
I jam with a couple of guys every now and then, but I would never bring this whole rig with me. I don't even have a car big enough to lug all these speakers in it. I would love to gig with it one of these days. It would sound amazing, but it would just blow everything else out of the park. Especially if you're playing with another guitar player and you're the only one with a wet, dry, wet rig, like it's overpowering.
I got news for you. If you're playing with 2 guitar players and you're using a wet, dry, wet, and the other guitar player is using even a 112, you're going to hear him over you.
Yeah.
Because he's got a direct signal. It just is the way it is. Pete Thorne actually said that.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Your sound is going to get washed.
Yeah. I mean, running 3 microphones into 3 speaker cabinets, any place where you're going to gig at is going to be a pretty small place anyways. You're not going to be playing in front of 12 or 15,000 people. So yeah, and it's going to be just ridiculously loud. I can, just bringing like the lunchbox head or my stealth head with my 212 or a 412 with my pedal board, that's it. That's all you need, and you're going to get the same effect. But for your own ears, as far as what Eddie uses, 2 wet cabs with all the effects, and then the dry cab, it just adds the color to it. And I mean, you really get the feel for how amazing it really does sound. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Do you ever just like crank that?
I'm in an apartment right now, so it's actually not that loud. I never really play all that loud. I have cranked it, but it's just been a head and a cab in a jam space, and it's pretty damn loud.
Play some chords.
It's hard to. Well, you guys might. Yeah, I'm plugged in as long as it's not that loud, but hopefully it won't distort too much on.
Well, it's going to, but let's hear it anyway.
That's just the lunchbox head by itself. Here's all the effects.
Cool.
Wow.
And it's actually not that loud. It's super quiet. It's as quiet as I can make a 100 watt head running three cabs. That's like as quiet as I can make it.
Sounds pretty fantastic.
Oh, you hear that? You got broomsticks on each side of you. Oh, even I do. Man, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, I'd say.
Are you guys going to? So you've got it set up like that. Chris Hubbard has something like that. Pete.
Yep.
Pete has something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Chris Hubbard's is probably almost exactly like Eddie's.
Well, actually, Pete's is more like Eddie's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He did. Once he got his done by Chris Hubbard, he then went ahead and had it done exactly like Eddie's.
Yeah.
He had stuff added to it to make it exactly like Ed's rig.
I've seen their pedal board. Mine is I'm using a Digitech RP500 multi-effects processor for my harmonizer, a little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay, different presets and stuff like that, and then EVH flanger, EVH phase 90, a Boss digital delay that I use for Cathedral, Bonafide buffer, and then I have a silencer in there as well. But it's completely different than what theirs is. But it's all about the sound.
The end result is the same, which is good.
It's all about the tone. That's all I care about.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter how you go about getting it. You got it.
Mm-hmm. And we got breaking news here. Wolfgang Van Halen just tweeted that Edward Van Halen is done playing the guitar forever.
What?
And he scrapbooks now. Somebody tweeted Wolfgang asking if Pop was retired, and Wolfgang responded, "He's done playing the guitar forever. He scrapbooks." That's what he does.
I think he's being sarcastic.
So, breaking news. Van Halen collects stamps now.
I don't believe it. Being sarcastic. He was probably scrapbooking at that instant, but yeah, he's a guitar player. I don't think so.
Collecting leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, though, at some point, like, it'd be cool if you met up. You know Chris Hubbard?
I've never really talked to him on Facebook, but I've seen his videos and when he's talked to you guys live and all that stuff. And yeah, his rig and sound, his playing, everything is just fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say though, it'd be cool for you guys to, talk about your rigs.
Oh yeah.
Together, because it seems like you all kind of have like a similar kind of setup.
Yeah.
What we could do is we could actually get you on another show with us. Chris is going to be here in August. He's going to be at my house for a couple days, cool. And maybe we can get Pete on as well, and you guys can have a round table.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to share share ideas and trial and error things that we've done, and it's all about the same result. It's all about because Chris has his balance era tone, and he's nailed that, and then everybody wants their classic Van Halen tone, and then you have your other tones for any other style of music that you might play. But as far as the full-on Van Halen wet, dry, wet rig, I mean, there's some amazing rigs out there.
Yeah. Yep. Real quick, Kevin Tweedy says, so is there any upgrades that you recommend that I make to my Stealth Special? Do you have a Stealth Special, Jared?
Stealth Special, I do actually. I'll show you.
And do you have any upgrades on it?
It does not have a brass block, but it does have all the stainless stuff on it. Oh, and I'll take a note, Dave. Mine is one of the first made in Mexico Stealths, and it has stainless frets on it, and it came with a hard case.
Wow! Now is that a flat top or
it's as flat as can be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well, cool. So, Kevin, there you go. You can put stainless parts on your Floyd Rose. You can put the titanium saddle blocks in it. You can put a brass block in it. Those type of upgrades you can do.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite playing guitars. The stainless frets make a huge difference.
Yeah.
I love the stainless frets.
Yeah.
I love them.
And even my EVH GEAR standard, that it has a brass block in it, kill switch, all the FU tone upgrades as well, but it does not have stainless frets on it, and it makes a big difference too.
Now let me ask you: do you find with that bridge, that special bridge, does it stay in tune okay for you? Does it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Does the D-tuner work? Do you have a D-tuner on that?
Yep, the D-tuner is flawless.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, these have a veneer top, the standards.
Yeah.
So when you buy one for the money, they're a great price. But you make sure it's an actual picture of the guitar that you're going to get, because every top is different. So you want it to have a beautiful top to it. Mine is the blue. It looks purple, but it's the blue. It's a great guitar. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, the blue does look purple until you see the purple.
Yeah, the purple's like super purple. Yeah.
That's cool. It's awesome.
And then I have anybody that is a hardcore shredder, this is a shredding machine right here.
Look at that. Is that blue?
That's a premium. That's a premium Ibanez?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is an absolute shredding machine.
Wow.
And it stays in tune beautifully. It has the floating like edge 3 or whatever the hell, whatever it is, you know. But this is a fantastic sounding guitar. DiMarzio's and everything on it. Awesome.
Very cool. David Allen Wright, no, the Shark is not home. It'll be here on Monday. If we do a show Monday night, you'll see it Monday night. But I'll have it Monday.
Mm-hmm. Are you getting a tank?
For the Shark?
Yeah.
Shark Tank?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Are you scrapbooking now?
Am I scrap?
Watch this. Watch this.
More scrapbooking than playing guitar.
You know, if that was true, Monday, next time you see Dave, all his guitars will be gone. You'll just see books behind him of all his collections. His leaves, his stamps, his concert tickets.
Nice.
His butterflies. You'll see frames of butterflies back there.
Oh, Johnny Beane. Everyone give Johnny Beane a thumbs down.
Come on. $64, $63 was.
There's a lot of people watching. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Bozique, the Shark is painted already. It's painted. It's actually getting relicked right now. My friend is actually throwing stones at it right now.
Man. So is it white or silver?
No, it's fully painted.
The stripes.
Oh, the stripes are silver, but you can see some white peeking through the silver in some areas, like the original one.
Mm-hmm.
I have photos on Facebook and stuff.
Cool. Vinny.
I used to have a giant poster of the Van Halen Shark guitar, and I left it in a U-Haul one time when I was moving.
Oh, well, that sucks. Here,
It does suck.
this is it right here.
It looks awesome.
Here's the headstock. Actually, there are photos of the headstock relic at the moment. Hang on one second. Can't really see it because it's a faraway photo.
Did you
That
do
looks cool.
did you do the two different sizes?
Yes. Yeah, the gold is the larger size.
Mm-hmm. The buttons.
Yeah, it's all out. The only thing
the
that I
buttons
didn't
are bigger.
Huh?
Yeah, on the actual guitar, the buttons are bigger.
Yeah.
On three of them. Yeah.
The only thing that I did not do was there's two things I didn't do to the guitar to make it exact. Is I did not get the harmonica bridge like it is like it's on it now. You know, the one that looks like a harmonica. It's a Ibanez bridge that's on it now. And I didn't do the double tab 70s Schaller tuners. I just went with a set of new ones in gold and a set of new ones in chrome and put the larger buttons on the gold ones. Because, I mean, the double tabs, if you look for double tabs, they're like 200 and change. I'm not spending like a ton of money on a guitar that I'm really not going to use much.
As Eric Cartman would say, "Hey, that's pretty cool."
Well, my buddy who is painting the guitar also bought one for himself, and his is ridiculous. I mean, the paint job is exactly the same, and the relicing is the same, but he went all out and got all the all the parts look exactly like Ed's on his, because it's his absolute favorite guitar, and he wanted to do that. So his is going to be like the best one ever.
Man. Blank palette 2. When the volume pot starts cracking. Do you need a new one, or can you clean it?
You can clean it.
You can try cleaning it. Just spray it out with some contact cleaner. You can try that. Oh, John Constantine said Philip McKnight just did a video on cleaning pots. That's cool. And hey, Philip, if you're listening, hello.
Yes, Philip and Knight.
Hello.
6 thumbs down. What are you people thinking? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, come on. Thank you.
60 people watching.
That's pretty cool. Or that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes. David Allen Wright. So no case with the new EVH 1550.
No, sir. It's a bummer for $1,400.
It comes in a box. If you order it, it comes in a box. It comes wrapped in like styrofoam blanket in a box. Did yours come in 2 boxes or 1 box?
This one came in 1 box with styrofoam on each end, molded styrofoam, and then it was just wrapped in like some like padded foam stuff, and that's it.
Blank Palette asks, how much are those EVH custom guitar cases? I think they're like $250. They're expensive.
Yeah, they are expensive. If I didn't have like 10 guitar cases already, I would probably complain more about EVH guitars not coming with cases. But
yeah, I just put 2 of those cases in my storage closet, my storage room.
Yeah, I have a closet just devoted to guitar cases. So.
Yeah, I have a storage space with my roommate that's about 15 minutes away, and it's filled with guitar cases. Filled. And other stuff, but I mean, just a ton of guitar cases. Another question from Dave is, are the 5150 prisms, are they correct to the old original? Yes, they are. It's the right tape.
The prisms. They look legit, and
Yeah,
they feel legit. They're definitely stickers.
That's
Even
correct.
the stars.
They make a couple different types. They're all the same stickers, but the actual inside, you know, the prisms that are inside, those are considered the large prisms, and there are ones that have very small prisms, and they just don't look good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What else? Where did Johnny go? Johnny left again.
No, not even a gig bag, Douglas.
Yep.
No gig bags. Just
Well, their
boxes.
gig bags are $100.
Yep.
That's highway robbery too.
Yep, that's true. And you can get like a Guitar Center gig bag for $40-50, and it's a decent size to fit any guitar that you want.
Yeah. You know, I don't mind spending a lot of money on a good gig bag if it's worth it. I mean, if it's a leather gig bag, you know, I've spent $500 on gig bags. But it's a gig bag you're going to have for life. Those EVH gig bags, I mean, they're really not good quality, and they want a lot of money for them.
I took a Guitar Center gig bag with me to Europe a couple weeks ago, and had my Wolfgang standard in it, and it was well padded enough to where, you know, throwing it on the airplane and carry on storage bins and all the train rides, and I never worried about my guitar being banged up or anything like that. It had plenty of padding in it.
Mm-hmm. But would you put a $3,000 guitar in that gig bag?
Yeah, I think it'd be okay. It was, you know, it had the backpack straps on it, so you could wear it like a backpack, and you know, it was a nice gig bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Jared, let's talk about that real quick. I forgot about that. You went overseas.
I did. It was beginning of, I left June 2nd, and the day that I was in London was the terrorist attack, and it was right next to the hotel we were staying in, right next to that Tower Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my dad, actually. We were in an Uber when all that started going down. It was like 9-10 o'clock at night, and the Uber driver actually wouldn't even take us back to the hotel. We had to get out and walk, and I mean, it was pandemonium. They had streets blocked off, and you know, just people on their phone, Facebook living, and I mean, it was just madness. And of course, in the UK, the police don't even carry guns, so they're telling people to you know, seek shelter, run and hide. You know, it's three crazy radical Islam guys in a van running people over on the damn bridge and then getting out and stabbing people. I think 7 people died that night. A couple of them jumped off the bridge because they had nowhere to go, and the river right there is freezing cold, and the current is very strong, and it was very sad. It was definitely not expected at all, but it's a different world over there. I had a lot of great experiences. I met some fantastic people. Got to spend the day with Charlie Stinchcomb, and he is a kick-ass guitar player. Like,
Yeah,
just,
he's amazing.
just he can play circles around me, and he's very humble and you know, very laid back. And we just sat in his house and jammed out and played some of his guitars, and he played my standard. And I mean, it was cool. It was a lot of fun. Drank beer all day, and we just had a good time. Spent some time through Germany. That was fun.
I remember you and Charlie. You guys, I was just about to split. This one morning, I was about to go up to Walnut Creek, and I just happened to see you guys were live.
Yeah.
Together on was it Instagram? Maybe.
Yeah, it was Instagram. Yeah.
And so I jumped on for, hey Howie, jumped on for a few minutes and was watching you guys jam out.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was cool. I got a couple of pics from him, and yeah, I got to see how he jams out and plays, and he has everything plugged into that device he uses on his computer. I can't remember what it's called, but and he's just awesome. Such a good guitar player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got to meet Charlie at the NAMM show.
Mm-hmm.
We were waiting to see Michael Anthony.
Yeah.
I showed up. There was a super long line. I showed up, and as I'm walking towards, you know, the booth or whatever, there's a super long line, and these friends, John Storms was one of them. John Storms and some friends, they were like right in the front, and they're like, Johnny, come here.
Yeah.
Get in, you know, and that's where I saw Charlie. Although he didn't get in line with us. I think he went somewhere and then came back. And eventually, I remember he got to see Michael as well, though, because I saw a picture. Yeah, very cool. And I think we were gonna hook up later on. I think the next day or something, but he had already left to go to dinner or something.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. It's a different world over there. It's my first time going to Europe. If I could go back, I would say I would go to like one place and stay there, because every 2 days I'm having to get on a train and go somewhere else. And went to Prague and Munich, Berlin, Frankfurt. The whole Eifel region of Northwest Germany. Like, spent time all through there, and we're just constantly moving around. So it was cool. It was interesting, but I am glad to be home.
Awesome. Scotty P. I think Scotty P. says that he's slated to get his 5150 guitar by this coming Wednesday.
Nice.
Said that Sweetwater got it in and is shipping it out Monday, and he'll get it on Wednesday.
Nice. I was gonna get mine from Sweetwater, but I got greedy. I wanted it right now.
I agree. I'm the same way. I want it now. I want it yesterday.
We know Dave is greedy. We know that. Blank Palette 2 says Germany is awesome.
Yeah, Larry Mitchell's in Germany right now.
Nice.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah, Germany's fun, man. It's I really liked Berlin, because Berlin is probably the most modern city that I went to in Europe, because obviously like 80% of the whole city was destroyed during the war. But everything is new. It's all high-end shopping centers, malls, restaurants. I mean, you name it. I hung out at the Hard Rock Cafe in Berlin most of my evenings that I was there, and everybody that works in there was super cool. And
were any of Eddie's guitars there?
No, their memorabilia in there was not very good. I mean, it's like a John Bon Jovi guitar, or just not anything great. I always had my eye open for some kind of EVH gear reference, but I didn't see a whole lot over there. Didn't go into any music stores or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Steve Anderson, wake up, man. Wake up.
Man.
Hope he's okay. And again, just to let you guys know a couple things. Jeremy Hefner is alive and well. He just
he's not in prison.
He deactivated his Facebook account. He just wants to spend more time with his family rather than us, and that's totally cool. Yes, and also Eddie Van Halen stopped playing the guitar and is now scrapbooking.
Yes, and this show is now called Scrapbook TV.
I've got some I've got scrapbooks when I was a kid. I used to collect stickers. Do you guys want to see them?
That's great.
So what? Are you guys good?
I'm good.
yeah,
Is everybody good? Everybody's doing good? Okay.
I'm great. We've got a rainstorm happening right now.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Thundering and lightning outside.
Hot and humid down here in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I'll be going down there in September or October to visit my beautiful girlfriend, and maybe we'll catch up with you. What part of Texas are you in?
Does Desiree know about this?
You're such a loudmouth sometimes. I want to smack you.
No, we can rendezvous for sure. I live like in the heart of downtown Dallas in the Uptown area.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to visit Dallas and Austin.
Okay. Yeah, Austin is only 3 to 3.5 hours away for me, and it's a fun city, and so is Dallas. So if you guys come up here, or just hang out in Austin because I have a lot of family that live in Austin.
I'll give you plenty of. I'll give you plenty of leadway to let you know when I'm going to be there, so you can, if you have time to make some time.
Lock the doors.
You're really on a ball there, Johnny.
No, that would be awesome. I have never had anybody actually come visit me that I've been talking to on Facebook that is as big of an EVH gear enthusiast as me and actually play on my rig.
Oh, cool.
You know, so that would be cool if you guys came over here.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll work on that. I wouldn't have even thought of it because I didn't realize you were in Texas, but Desiree texted me earlier and said, yeah, maybe we can meet up with Jared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that she was down here. It's that's cool. I hope we can rendezvous.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to call it an evening. What do you think?
Get some real barbecue. Huh?
40 thumbs up.
Nice.
56 people watching.
Yes.
We're going to leave all 58 people watching. We're going to leave you in the lark.
Yes.
57 people. You know, we need 17. If there's 57 people, we need 17 more thumbs up. Come on. Make it quick. Before we go. Come on.
Oh, there's 42.
Before I crash.
Come on. 43.
Yes.
Come on, make it. Let's go. 57 people. Let's get, I don't know, what is it? 14 more? 13 more?
3 burritos, Bill says.
3
Yeah.
burritos.
Yeah. Thumbs up for Jared and his brand new 5150 Stripe series.
Yes.
Awesome
If you look
guitar.
at us, you got to give Jared a thumbs up.
Thank you guys. Here it is once more. Yeah.
Look at that.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Anytime,
Thank you
man.
for coming on. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And, you know, whenever we have a guest on, it just prohibits me from having to talk to him the whole time.
Yeah, it makes it much more enjoyable for
Me.
for him. 3 thumbs ups. Thank you, Frank C. Later, Craig. Diamond Dave Lucy.
There's Dave.
See ya.
All right. Oh, Desiree is just now listening. She's just now hearing the part about you guys maybe meeting up.
Yes, Desiree, make it happen. You know, sometimes you got to kick guys in the pants every now and then to get us to actually do something. So maybe that'll be enough motivation for Dave to make an effort to rendezvous.
Listen, I'm not the one. I'm happy to do so.
Actually, give Desiree your address, and if Desiree goes over there, I'm sure Dave will find his way over there.
Probably.
Just make sure you lock the door. Rob, is Rob going to be over there this weekend?
Supposed to be here tomorrow night. He said he'll be here by 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, whether that's true or not remains to be seen. I could get the call tomorrow. Hey, dude, I don't feel like driving out.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Who knows? I'll see. He
If
called
so-
me today and said that he's still definitely coming, and he's bringing like a bazillion guitars with him.
Awesome.
I said, just as long as you take a bazillion and one guitars home with you, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And stop with the thumbs downs. I'll have to choke you.
Man.
Whoever you are.
Okay. So we might see you and Rob on here then, maybe this weekend. Maybe.
Yeah, if you want to do one.
Maybe we'll jump on and okay. All right. Cool. David Allen Wright says he may be in Austin, Texas, the end of July.
Nice.
And Houston in August.
I think he means Houston.
No, I think it's the Planet Houston.
The planet Houston. The planet Houston.
Oh.
I like how this light shines red like our Krypton sun.
That's right.
But not this irritating noise.
In New York City, it's called Houston Street. We have a Houston Street, which is spelled like Houston, but it's called Houston.
Interesting.
Oh, Superman 2.
Gotta love it.
Neil.
You have to stop.
Superman.
You kind of look like Zod a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. That beard.
What's his name? Terrence Stamp?
Terrence Stamp, yeah. He actually, when he was Zod, when he was playing Zod, he actually looked a lot like Desmond Child. They actually kind of looked alike.
Yeah.
So it was kind of freaky.
That some bitch just give me an order.
Oh, you do the Texas accent really well.
I can't eat beans. I'll get a rash if I eat beans. I think I'll have the fish. Those two cops. Oh Lord.
Did you see the other version of Superman 2 that came out? The Donner cut?
Yes, I have seen that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only part he had in that movie was the fight scene in Manhattan or Metropolis, but it was Manhattan, filming in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that cut of the movie or that has a different beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning's totally different. It has footage from back then. If you're a Superman 2 nerd, like a couple of us here, check it out. One thing I always wondered though, real quick, why was there that picture of Bill Cosby in Perry White's office? Why was that?
I didn't notice that. I'll have to rewatch that.
Watch Superman 2. Watch the very beginning of the original Superman 2, and you'll see a picture, a portrait of Bill Cosby in Perry's office.
Interesting.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you for the non-eggs.
Non-eggs is 10 of them there.
Yeah, well, I thank them for them.
Jesus, that's all right, because I'm going to get a whole bunch of accounts and put all my time into giving you thumbs down. I know exactly who you are, believe me.
Oh my goodness, is that guitar heavy, Jared?
No, it's super light, super light. Yeah, it's I would say it weighs less than a Wolfgang does.
Mm-hmm. Get my fish scales out to see how heavy David Allen Wright says. Cool. All right, we're out of here. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for listening, for joining us. Thank you again for the thumbs ups. I think we need 3 more. Is that the deal, Dave?
Okay.
Yeah, 3 more. And yes. See you guys. Jared, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
We'll have you on again real soon.
Yeah, come back tomorrow.
Sounds awesome.
Come back later tonight. Come back. Yeah, this is just the practice show. You know, we do 2 of these. So we're going to be starting again in 5 minutes, and just remember everything you just said. All right, Dave, good to see you.
Same here. See you soon.
And Jared, congratulations again on your guitar. And don't hang up.
Thank you.
Yeah, use that in good health, Jared.
I will. Definitely will.
Yes.
Needs to be broken in.
Yes. Awesome. All right. See you guys. We might see you guys this weekend if Rob shows up. So
yeah.
We'll see. All right. Johnny Beane, JohnnyBeane.com, Instagram Johnny Beane. Jared, what's your Instagram?
Just Jared. No, my Instagram is guitar1768. Yeah.
Guitar1768.
Guitar1768.
All right. Go follow Jared on Instagram. All right. See you guys.
Peace.